You're sitting across from a woman and your brain is scrambling. What do I say? What does she want to hear? What's impressive enough to make her actually interested in me? You're filtering through your entire life trying to find something, anything that sounds cool enough. But nothing feels good enough. You didn't climb Everest. You didn't start a company. You didn't do anything this weekend except watch TV and go to the gym. Same as me. So you freeze or you say something boring and the conversation just dies. Here's what nobody tells you. She doesn't need you to be fascinating. She needs to feel that you actually give a damn about what comes out of your mouth. And that is a totally different thing. So in this video, I'm going to show you why you're blanking, what she actually finds attractive, and how to never run out of things to say again. So let's get into it. I'm Marnie and I have a bit of a cold, but I am here to be your personal wing girl. Every week, I'm going to give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any girl you like. So just hit subscribe now so you never miss a video. All right. Let's get started. Here's what most guys get wrong. They think there's some magic set of topics women want to talk about, some secret list of conversation starters that will unlock attraction. So they Google what to talk about on a date and get generic advice like ask her about her hobbies or talk about travel. And then they try and talk about those things and it still falls flat. So why does this happen? Because women don't care what you're talking about. We care how you're talking about it. So I want to prove it to you. Two guys are on a date. Same woman, same topic. A documentary about deep sea creatures, right? Nothing too exciting. But guy number one says, yeah, I watched this documentary about a fish. It was pretty cool. I guess they live in the dark. Guy number two, okay, I watched this thing last night that kind of blew my mind. There are these fish that live so deep in the ocean that there's zero light, like complete darkness, and they evolved to create their own light. They're basically swimming around with built-in flashlights, and it made me wonder, do you think humans could ever adapt to something that extreme? Same topic, but one is a complete dead end and leads to snooze town, and the other makes me want to see those freaking fish because they have built-in headlights. Like, how freaking cool is that? See, guy number one is reporting information. Guy number two is sharing a thought, an opinion, a curiosity, and then inviting her into it. That's the difference. You don't run out of things to say because you don't know enough topics. You have a ton of topics in your head. You run out of things to say because you're not engaged with any of the topics that you have in your head. That is the whole difference right there. So here's the good news. You don't need better topics. You need more engagement with the ones that you already have. So you watched something last week, or you read something, you heard something, you've done something, but you heard something on a podcast or something weird on the way to work. That stuff is already in your head. You just never stop to ask yourself what you actually think about it. And that is the whole game, not collecting more interesting facts, forming more interesting opinions about the things you're already consuming. But here is where most guys get stuck, not because they're boring, because they got out of the habit of actually thinking. You scroll, but you don't reflect. You consume, but you don't engage in what you're taking in. You watch something and you move on without ever asking yourself, wait, what do I actually think about that? Do I agree? Does it bother me? Does it remind me of something in my own life? The muscle got lazy. And a lazy brain has nothing to say. The fix isn't more content. It's learning to think about the content that you already have. And something else that you should really be thinking through is your skincare routine. So I'm going to take a little break and tell you about today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley, one of the top skincare lines for men. Men should be caring about their skin because your skin, your face tells a woman a lot about you. And I want it telling her that you're a man who can take care of things and put in the effort. Tiege Hanley has made taking care of your skin super easy by sending you a box that comes with everything you need to take care of your skin. If you can see it here, they have a daily face wash, they have an exfoliating scrub, an AM and PM moisturizer, and the AM moisturizer has SPF 20 in it. They even give you a cute little instruction card that comes in every box and tells you the order to use everything and how much to use. But you don't just have to take my word for it because they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. And Tiege is offering first customers like you a very special deal. You're going to get a huge percentage off of the first purchase plus 2 free gifts. So click the first link in the description below and get access to your skincare routine now. All right, let's get back to learning about how to think about the content you already have that is going to make you full of endless conversation so you never have to think about what to say again. From this day on, every time you watch, read, hear something, before you move on, I want you to ask yourself 4 questions. What do I actually think about this? Do I agree or disagree, and why? What does this remind me of from my own life? What question does this leave me with? And that's it. You're not writing an essay. You're just stopping long enough to form a take. And that take, however small, however half-formed, is the raw material of every great conversation that you're ever going to have. But here's what she's responding to when she leans in across the table. It's not the topic. The fact that there's a real person sitting across from her who actually has a relationship with what he's talking about. That's what guy number 2 had. Not a better topic, a real thought behind it. Enthusiasm. Now, once you've got that habit going, you can pour fuel on it with something I like to call the Brain Spark Weekly Menu. And I dish this assignment out to my clients who feel that their conversation has gone stale and needs a recharge, because we're doing the same thing every single day. It's not a list of topics to memorize. It's a weekly routine that feeds your curiosity with fresh ideas and then walks you through those same 4 questions so you actually form opinions on them before your next date or conversation. So think of it like a workout for your conversational brain. You're not cramming facts, you're building the habits of thinking about things in a way that makes you interesting to be around. So instead of sitting across from her thinking, I have nothing to say, you've already done the thinking, you just get to share it. And here's the thing about fresh topics specifically, they work in your favor because she probably hasn't heard anyone talk about them yet. There's no script that she's already heard. No boring version she's already sat through. You're both discovering it together, which is exactly the kind of energy that creates real connection. Old topics, new thinking. New topics, shared curiosity. Both work. The Brain Spark menu gives you both. And I'll tell you how to get it at the end of this video. Okay, so your brain is engaged. Again, you're forming opinions, you've got things rattling around in your head that you actually care about, but how do you actually bring this into conversation without sounding like you're delivering a TED Talk? So here is the formula. I saw, read, heard this thing, plus it makes me think, plus here's what I think and why, plus what about you? The second last part, the why, is where most guys fall short, and here's what I mean by this. Take this statement that a guy could make. I've been reading about AI lately, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Part of me thinks it's amazing, part of me thinks it's terrifying. Where do you land on that? Okay, actually, that's a solid conversation opener. It's casual, it's relevant, and invites her in. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem isn't how it started. The problem is what happens next, and where most guys seem to fall flat. So she responds. Maybe she says she thinks it's exciting. Maybe she says it freaks her out. And now it's your turn again. And if you haven't actually thought about this beyond the surface, you've got nothing. You had a great opener, a great starter for conversation, but you have nothing else. So either you agree with whatever she said, which is boring, or you bounce the question back to her again, which starts to feel like an interview, like she's the one getting to talk. That's where the conversation dies, not at the opener, right after it. This is where your POV saves you. Because if you've actually sat with this topic, if you've asked yourself what you think, pulled in your own experience, noticed where you land, you've got somewhere to go. Maybe you say, honestly, I started using it at work and it made me realize how much of what I do is just pattern recognition, which is humbling. Like, am I actually that replaceable? Maybe you say, my dad spent 30 years mastering a craft, and I kept thinking about what it means to get really good at something in a world where a machine can do a version of it in seconds. Does mastery still matter? Maybe it's like something even completely different because it's your life, your experiences, your take. That's what makes it interesting, not the topic, not even the opener. The fact that behind the question that you asked her, there's a real person who's actually been thinking about this, who has a point of view, who's been somewhere and seen something and formed an opinion. That is what interesting is, and it's what she's leaning in for. So the opener is just the door. Your engagement, your actual thinking, your personal connection to the topic, your honest take, that's what's on the other side of it. And that's what she's hoping to find and see. And so should you. Here's the main thing I want you to hear from this video. Don't just tell her what you think. Tell her the journey of how you got there. the doubts, the contradictions, the moments where you questioned yourself, the thing that surprised you about your own reaction, because you're not performing. You're not trying to sound smart. You're letting her see how your mind actually works. And when you do that, when you give her access to the real you, she feels it. And that is so rare. Most guys never go there. They stay on the surface because it feels safer and they think it's what gains attraction. I want you to go deeper. And that's where connection lives. And it's definitely where attraction gets its legs. You don't run out of things to say because you're boring or your life isn't interesting enough. You run out of things to say because you stopped being curious and engaged about your own life and yourself. The fix is simple, not easy, but simple. So start engaging with the things you're already consuming. Ask yourself what you actually think, form a take, have an opinion, and then share it. Not just what you think, but why you think it and how you got there. That is the difference between reporting information and having a real, solid conversation. Between being interesting and being just another guy who has absolutely nothing real to say. Don't lecture, invite. Don't perform, reveal. Don't stay on the surface. Go deeper. When you're genuinely engaged with your own life and genuinely curious about hers, conversation doesn't just flow, it never stops. If you want to make this even easier and have tons of things to think about, I want you to grab the Brain Spark weekly menu, which I mentioned to you before. I've given this out to thousands of men, just like you, who want to give a little pep to their conversations. It's a free weekly routine that wakes up your curiosity, feeds you with fresh ideas, and walks you through exactly how to think about them so that you always have something to say to everybody. So I'm going to put a link in the description box below. Stop going blank. Start being the most interesting person she's ever talked to all week. And if this video helped you, hit the like button, share it, subscribe. Don't miss another video again. Okay? As always, I am Marnie, your personal wing girl, and I'll see you next week.